Gold Stake Plasma deck, probably one of the most hated combinations in the entire game. When I was posting, I posted a run on Reddit, and that day I saw a post with like 3,000 upvotes saying Gold Stake Plasma deck sucks. Now, I used to share this exact same opinion because a big dislike I think people have for this is it feels so unreliable. You can't seem to get, it feels like if you need a Wii, right? You need a Wii Joker, you need like all sorts, you need the rare, you need to get really lucky to even have a chance because the scaling is so harsh. But I do think Plasma deck has a big plus in terms of it's the one other deck apart from Yellow deck that allows you to get money online very quickly. And money is kind of the bread and butter of Gold Stake. As the difficulties get higher, the lack of money is what's apparent because money is the bread and butter. So it's not as unreliable as it looks. It is very tricky, but you can take jokers you think you can't take, and you can take jokers you wouldn't normally take. That's kind of the fun I have with Plasma deck. It took me a very long time to get my first Gold Stake victory on Plasma deck, but now I've became alright. I'm not the best. I'm not Dr. Expected, but I'm pretty good at it. And that's what I'm saying. You don't need to be the best player in the world to get a victory on this, but I'll do my best to explain my thought process while we obviously get this victory. Yeah, okay. Go next. So obviously at first this wins. You don't need to think too much about getting these first blinds defeated. Obviously other decks you do. Now Oddtod is a rental. I take if we had an investment tag, but an early rental is so rude. You kind of can't lift your feet off the ground when the first Joker you take is a rental. You can eventually get there, and Oddtod does help with that, but honestly, I don't like taking it too much. I feel like it kind of harms our options, in getting something we want more, especially because it's rental. But if it wasn't, I'm taking it. I think if I get an Econ Joker in here, I'll take it, but not for now. Foil to-do list is pretty good. Even though it's a rental, it pays for itself most of the time, but even if it doesn't, it's foil. It keeps it alive. Eternal Green Joker is great if we're not on Plasma. You can make it work. Don't get me wrong, you can make it work. It can just be very slow, and maybe it's not the strongest. So we're going to go foil to-do list. Pretty good start. Go next. And then let's look for a 2-pair. I guess I just go for the high 2-pair. Unlucky. Unlucky. So we don't want to win, but we do. 50 chips is too much. Ouch. We do make it back though. High card. Ride the bus. Probably not necessary. 8-ball. Never take 8-ball on Gold Stake. I mean, you can if you're good enough, but it's just too much thinking. So I actually want to discard here because I want to play 2 high cards. And I think we win too quickly if we... No, that's... This might be okay. Yeah, so we get 2 high cards. That's great. Bang. Okay, what is it? Flush? We can do flush. The way I look at Gold Stake is you kind of make money so you can get the jokers you actually want to use, which means the early game you have to take things like this, which sucks. You have to take these early Eternals. But right now, Plasma deck kind of gives you more options. So on Black deck, if you get an Eternal rental green Joker, you're not going to make it past ante-1 without a Joker most of the time. But the cool thing about Plasma is we don't have to. We don't have to take all that. I think even with this 1 foil, we can beat the wall, which is really generous, really cool. But maybe we still want an extra Joker. So we have 3 clubs. Doesn't matter how low they are, we still get out. Get our $4, pays for itself. And then we get interest to get us over 25. Cool. Now, hologram. Hologram might be something you take here because it is rapid X-Malt. We don't have any scaling malt right now, but you can find all sorts of malt. Even you don't, most of the time you don't take plus malt on Plasma, right? But with rapid scaling X-Malt, plus malt, even if it's just an abstract Joker, can be extremely powerful. It's very low at first, but then it exponentially grows to the point where you're getting like 500k a hand. So I'm actually going to take it. But first, I'm going to look in here for some sort of Maybe Hermit, maybe just something gold card, something nice. Hermit is beautiful. Beautiful. So this is a great start. I'll open another one just to maybe get another thing. Okay, this isn't really interesting to me. I have Hermit in my full. This is just not very convenient. You could still get a stone card, but I don't really care too much. So I would take seed money if I didn't go below interest. So I'll take it next round. And then we'll go for a full house here. Hopefully queens and jacks. Unfortunate. We'll get it. Surely, right? Damn, I hate you. Play 2-pair, get out. Still have interest. Seed money wouldn't have done anything for us there. Okay, $4 for a pair. Okay. Look in here. Judgment, let's do it. Perfect. So let's take seed money. We could take this too because we're not too bothered about what kind of pair we're playing. And the wall actually helps us get out here. So 100 chips is what, 50 times 50? So we're okay. We can play a few. I believe. Let's do this. Play one pair for $4. Okay, we can play two. Discard. That's max faceless value. Then we can play this pair. And then we can play... Oh, okay, we're not quite there. I think I played a lower pair last time. Okay, so... Boss blind isn't an issue. And we have 2 standard packs, so let's go in. Let's take them. Foiled 4, why not? What do we got here? Red Seal 10, sure. Red Seal's not the most valuable thing on Goldstoke. We got Golden Joker, we might as well take it. To-do list on 4 of a kind, we won't get that unfortunately. But while we have seed money, we'll get more money to then be able to afford this. So let's go next. I guess we're looking for pair, but we can also just look for this for our faceless. Let's play the pair. Doesn't quite win. Maybe with the mort it does. No, okay. Let's play a high card. No, high card scored 1,000 last time. So I mean we can try it. Yeah, too much. But we do get to-do list on high card, which is cool. Let's go standard pack. Go 6. And now we're going for pairs, right? We've got Sly, we can stay along for the ride. Let's look for a pair level. No pair level, I guess full house. We can incorporate a pair into our full house. Hermit. Which means I'm just gonna buy this and probably go next. We'll make money back so we can do another reroll. Okay. Scholar you can take, but maybe I'm not in a scholar mood. Okay. Let's play a pair. Okay, so we get out with another pair. Or we can just do a full house. If we didn't get money from it. Let's do that. Do that. Cool. Okay, now 12k, we need to play pairs every time. Reserved. Okay, pair level is cool, but we want hermits and things of that nature. Faithless is great. We can do this. We're taking that Pareidolia, by the way, 100% over golden. That's just money. It's a money printer right there. Blueprint. I think over to-do list, because we can copy the Sly and then we can discard for money. So do this. And then let's wheel. Nope. Temperance. Okay, $8 reroll, probably unnecessary if we didn't have so much money to make. Okay. That's $10. Let's just do this. Okay, that's 4K. Do this. And then go copy Sly. We also don't have to pay the rental fee anymore, which is cool. Play the jacks. Nice. Okay, $51 should hopefully be enough to find some kind of scoring. So we get another standard pack. We take a devil. Blue seal. Amazing. Okay. Eternal blue joker. What is our blind? 13K? I don't know if we have that without anything. Maybe you have to stop being greedy. Open Arcana. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna actually stone a 3. Let's reroll. Can we do better than this? I think maybe this over that. Just a little bit more. Golden. Nope. This kind of removes the point of my video though. If you take a Wii. Huh. Because my whole point was that Wii is not needed. But I guess the point is we made money, right? And if we make money, we can afford a Wii. It was a few rerolls deep. I mean, we would have found it eventually. This is the first thing. Okay, maybe I'm not as good as they say. Let's go Wii Joker. And let's try and make some money. Obviously, a little bit harder to make now. Maybe we didn't need to take the golden. Oh, sorry, the blue. Okay. Discard. Let's do this. Copying this. See if we got it. We do. We're fine. And then we can get a pair level. I don't think this wins. But then we can do this. Maybe it's high card. I mean, I'd rather get the Wii scaling and then maybe a high card level. Okay. So our blueprint is the thing keeping us alive, but hopefully we can replace the blueprint in terms of scoring. We could take a scary face. Maybe hologram is kind of cosmetic here. Okay. I would take a strength on aces over a temperance, but we don't find it, so. If we get a pair to a good enough level, the hologram can start doing stuff. Do I want to, for safety purposes, because our blueprint doesn't have long left, do we want to take scary face over faceless? We have enough money, right? I'm gonna do it. And then we can always replace it. You probably don't open this, but let's take a high card and let's take a Pluto. Oh, sorry, a pair. Okay. Okay. We're chilling. We are chilling. Let's take a ball. Let's sell blueprint. Feels good. Let's go next. Now we can do this. Maybe we want to discard first. We kind of have the ingredients for a good run here. Let's do this. We have no rentals, which means we can just kind of chill for a while. And grow the bull. So put our chips together. We didn't need to take blue joker, so it's not looking too great. I guess standard pack we can just take 4 2s. Maybe glass 2? Maybe not necessary, but let's take it anyway. Go for more 2s. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay. -1 hand size. Gift card is pretty good, but not here because we don't have any space. Look for more 2s. That is 2s. Does this win? 102, not quite. Then we have to play the pair next. Okay. Cool. Also, when our Chad dies, we can replace it with something. Maybe Econ. But we have seed money, so we're kind of chilling with the bull. Burglar could be cool. Do we care about this? Depends. Not right now. I think we just save money. Nothing interesting here. Discard. Looking for 2s. We find one. Does this win? Maybe. If it doesn't, it's fine. If it does, I mean. Okay. Then we can just get a pair level. Pairs on more chips. I kind of want those. I thought I'd be finding more 2s, considering we took quite a few. Okay. I think just go next again. Big money savings. Okay, no 2s this time, but this shouldn't win. Okay, the next one does, which is very unfortunate. So let's go pair. Get a pair level. Our Chad is going to die soon, which makes we much less powerful because we're not getting full value. But it's okay. We have our ball, so we can look for more 2s. Scale the hologram. 3 with a Chad. We'll take it. Let's go next. How many clubs do we have? Club 2s. I knew we was going to draw the club 2. Okay, we find a normal 2. That's cool. We know we don't win in 1. We could do this, so we can dig for more 2s. Cool. We're really not finding them. I mean, to be fair, I did blow my deck a lot. Go pair. Okay. That sucks. That sucks a lot, because now here's where the scaling gets a little harsh. Let's sell this. We'll take the hand size, but we'll look in here first. 4 for pair. Sure, why not? Let's go looking for hermit. Nice. Cool. We can go hand size to find more 2s. Go next. We can play that 3. This doesn't win. Cool. Dig for more 2s. We find 1. This Wii is not cooking. Okay, we're taking the Eternal Chad. I think it's a good investment. I don't really need to open this. We're gonna take the standard pack though. 2 red seal 2. Beautiful. Cool. So I guess the point I was trying to make is that you can win without these jokers, which it feels like you need them every time. But I did also mention that to get the jokers you want, you kind of have to go through the jokers you don't want. So we're doing fine. I think this is a win unless we come across Violet Vessel. Can we play 3? Yeah, okay, we'll play 3 2s and just get a high card level. Doesn't matter. Nice. Maybe you want to play the pair of 2s there, but I think I like rescaling. But yeah, you need money to make this work, so pick Pluto. Could just be high card. I guess we just want to keep our bull alive. Let's do this. And I guess the hologram will help slightly. Very, very slightly, that is. And then we have to play these. Let's see, let's just do that. Don't break. Cool. Anti-7. Standard packs. 0 discards is inconvenient, but not a problem. Okay. go next. So we can get some levels here. Maybe it's just high card. This wins. So I think we need like 800 chips to beat Gold Stake Plasma. And we should get there. Especially with our pair levels. Looking in here for money. Death on a 2. We'll do it. That also works. I'll take this. Holy bloating. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do that. I think you play the pair there. But maybe it's fine if I want to save my gold seal. Or my red seal. My glass. Jesus, I cannot talk. Okay. Cool. 600k. And then maybe we just don't spend anything now. But I do love shop bait. Kind of want both. And then that will be all of our spending. So we get the hermit, which means we can afford this. I don't think overstock is important here. And then gold seal is cool. I'll take a red pebble seal instead. You may be wondering why. Simply because I think that with purple seals we can get more 2s. Cool. Yeah, maybe the planet levels aren't that important here. Okay, now if we get Violet Vessel, we are in trouble. That's fine. Okay, so we'll play it out. Let's go next. Let's see if my Purple Seal prophecy paid off. Nope. Let's do that. That's fine. Don't really care too much. I could have scaled that better, but we don't need to because we already get 800k. Cool. Yeah, I don't need a standard pack, just go next. Let's play the pair of 2s. Dig for a few more. Dig, dig, dig. Cool. And then this wins, so just slap a stone card in there for good luck. Cool, so what we see here is these jokers are kind of cosmetic. So we kind of did this with 3 jokers, if we think about it that way. Spectral pack we can open for good luck. Do we aura? Do we wraith? It's either we and wraith. Could be good. Let's do that. Here we go. Let's do pair because it's actually more. Let's do pair of 2s. And this should win with the foil. GG's. So sometimes when you come across Plasma deck, it's not going to be this generous. But if you make money early on, obviously we took the blue joker because he was in trouble, you can find basically any joker you want in the world with money. And it's just about getting as much money as you can. I didn't do it completely optimally, but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be completely optimal. You don't have to be a robot to win. You just kind of have to do a few little things. So thank you for watching. I'm thinking about doing a few gold stake runs. If you have any difficult seeds you'd like to send, I'd be sure to give them a go. Completely stealing from Dr. Spected, but I think it could be kind of fun. And I like to have a little challenge. Peace out. Enjoy. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more funky Balatro stuff or just a change of scenery. And yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.